Right.
Hi, I'm Real Genetic Demon, and my co-host tonight,
Digital Diamond.
Digital Diamond, and we're playing Mortal Kombat. I can't even remember who I am actually. Ooh. Oh, I'll be Scorpion then.
Scorpion.
Straight into that. Let's just not mess around.
Yeah. Oh, good punch.
Do you know what? I'd like you. I've done a little bit of practice on this today. I've not played it in a while, and what stands out for me about this is just the quality of the violence. And I know it was originally human characters, but I actually quite like the computerized characters this time round.
Yeah, it does add a. I don't know. It's more violent than it ever has been, but it seems to get away with it because of just the computerization of them rather than being real people.
Oh, it's still violent, that's for certain. I think it was only. Do you not think it was only fair that we actually started with these two? If I'm honest.
Yeah.
They're iconic. They genuinely are iconic characters. Somebody's been practicing with Sub-Zero though.
He's one of the I found that when I first got it. He's actually one of the good characters just to.
Yeah. He's a good all rounder. Yeah. Go on then.
Right, I have to do the what finishing moves or back forward down. Okay. Oh crap!
Missed it. Almost.
Yeah. At least you can just look it up now. It's not like last time where you had to, you know, the earlier ones where you had to just remember or buy that month's gaming magazine to be told.
Yeah, select an E-Fire, definitely select an E-Fire.
And I'm gonna have to be Cassie.
Yeah, do you know something? That's one of these things. We'll try. I think we'll work through as many as we can. Yeah. Random or a particular level?
No, I've just did random. My only disappointment with the Mortal Kombat since they rebooted it is the. As much as I like Predator and Alien and stuff being in it, there's other Mortal Kombat characters I would have liked to have seen before. Before
you added some people that were I know. I mean, it was Jason. Is it Jason Voorhees, the Alien, Predator, and somebody else? I can't even remember who it was, to be honest. But
it's Borigel, is it? Or?
Yeah, something like that. But if you're going to put Jason Voorhees in it, what happened to Freddy Krueger? I mean, seriously, you know, it kind of felt like it should be there.
I think it's because he was in the last one, wasn't he?
Was he? Oh right. Yeah. Oh, okay. So they felt it was unfair not have a bit of Jason accent as such.
Yeah.
I'll tell you one thing about this game though that I think is actually quite important to remember about the whole thing, is that if you look at the female characters, one thing Mortal Kombat did do, and they started doing it in the previous one, is that
bye nuts if you had them.
Yeah, one thing they did do with the female characters, which appeared in the one just before this, that's Sweet Revenge, by the way.
That is worse than a lot of the fatalities. Just shrugs it off, gets back up.
Yeah, one of the things they do though with the female characters, I was going to say, is that they changed them. If you notice, they're not. They widened them. They made them more realistic to the strengths that they are. Because this whatever she's called, I'm playing. Can't remember her name actually. Off the top of my head. Melina. Yeah, Melina. If you look at the shape of her body, she's not going to waste that. You can put your hands round entirely. No. She's slightly thicker, and you know that there's more, that she's more athletic and whatever else, and they did that with all the female characters, and they made an active change to do that, you know, so sort of stereotyping these sort of, you know, huge breasts and, you know, gigantic behinds that were in some fighting games, just to sort of level things out. And you have to you know, NetherRealms I really, you know, credit to them for sort of doing that in video games where, you know, they tend to be scantily clad as such.
And well, Melina was always a bit of a winker, that wasn't it? Because it was like, you know, they give her a really hot body and then she takes the mask off and it's this weird creature. It was always a bit of...
I can't have you getting it perfect on me. Oh, do you know the move though? No. Just shoot me instead. That's fine.
I'll have to try and remember one fatality quickly at least before.
Yeah. I can't remember any off the top of my head, to be honest with you.
No.
I quite like the fact that you... I mean, it's a bit of a cheat that you can buy...
cheap.
Yeah. Oh.
Rematching, okay.
I didn't mean to rematch. That was me accidental. I was getting a bit trigger happy there.
It just does it anyway.
Yeah, it did it anyway. Took it back. Right, okay.
Right, I'm going to be...
There are some really great characters on here, if you ask me.
Yeah, I'm going to be Aaron Black. I always remember being... Well, when I first got this, he's the character that I wanted to main, but I was just useless with him.
Oh, right, okay. Okay. He certainly has a lot in common with Overwatch's McCreed character, to be fair.
Yeah.
I think somebody's had a little look there and said, who could we kind of pilfer? He's son of a cowboy and whatever else it is. Oh, I do like this set of characters. They're quite a fun lot.
Oh God. As long as I hit you once, I don't.
You don't care. One hit will do. Throw the background at you.
I just like the way he moves. He moves like a gunfighter. Like,
yeah.
Spins as if he's always going for his guns.
He's got a nice. Yeah, it's a nice looking character. To be fair, let's be honest. Oh, that's your X-ray, isn't it? Oh, ow!
It's gone. Just gone.
Oh, I missed. I was going for mine. Oh,
I do like that mechanic as well.
That you can use the backgrounds to your advantage or disadvantage, depending on what it is.
Yeah.
I still think the achievement for smashing somebody with an old deer is actually the one of the best ever.
I'm sure there's a hidden brutality on that stage. That's a bit poking at this.
Yeah, there is. Yeah,
brutality on that stage where you can kill them by they just explode.
Oh. I've got like a dragon punch. I was just trying to do that there. You played a lot more Mortal Kombat than I did.
You can actually tell by looking at the levels on our character profiles. Ooh.
I love this the kid turns up just for that bit. That'll do lovely. Yeah, did you play it online a bit as well? Yeah.
A couple of times, yeah, just to get some of the trophies.
Yeah. You got it? No!
Oh, no. Must have been mid-range.
So the first time I played Mortal Kombat was back on Mega Drive, actually, I think. It was initially where I played it.
Yeah, I had the original on the Mega Drive. I had the second one on the Mega Drive. I never had the third until...
No.
Well, friends had it, but I never got the third. I was wanting to play Mortal Kombat Mythologies, but it's so dear now.
Is it?
Supposedly so shit as well. So many choices.
I'm going to Triborg. I like the fact that you got different fighting styles as well. That kind of plays to my favourite things about these things. I do like those.
It does give you
and it does change the gameplay, yeah, which means that you're not only you've got the characters, but you've also got their moves.
It also means that, say, if you like the character, but you don't like that moveset, you've at least got 3 variations that you may like one of them.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Cool. I do like the intro sequences, they're really good. I think there's an achievement on this as well for using the there's things that come out of the sea, don't there? There's like zombie bodies that flop up from the sea. You can get
every now and again.
Yeah, that's it.
That's my hat. I need my hat back.
Give us your hat. Oh.
Oh, nice.
The timing was right. Oh. The timing was right. You know something? It's so gritty and it's amazing. There's a body.
It goes back to that thing we've said probably for the other beat'ems that we've enjoyed. Like,
yeah.
It just feels good. Just the general combat of hitting someone.
Yeah, punching somebody in this is very satisfying. Very, very satisfying indeed. Ouch. Oh. Oh. Are you going to finish me with it?
I don't think so. Oh, maybe.
It's close. If it doesn't, I'll be surprised. It's a little slash. Oh, I've got another round out. Hang on.
Quite confused me with that smoke thing because you didn't actually go anywhere.
It's confused me as well, don't you worry.
Now, I think the only real issue I've got with this game was just the sheer number of microtransactions that it had in it, where you could buy fatalities and But at least they did it where you didn't need them.
No.
I've never felt like pouring more money into this.
No, I don't think I ever have actually. To be fair, bar the buying the XL version of it.
Yeah.
I've got no finishing for Triborg, I'm afraid.
I think it was a good choice with Cyborg. They managed to fit, both 3 Cyborg characters in with only with only 1 character slot.
Yeah. No, I completely agree. Right, who are we going to go for now? I like the fact that it's some of the older characters, that they're still here. Reptile was an add-on, I think, for 2, wasn't he? I think he was the version of. Or was he
first, he was playable in 2, but he was in 1 as a secret character.
Yeah, that's right.
Did certain.
I've always hated Johnny Cage. Is it just me? I'm going to be Johnny Cage, but I've always
hate him though.
Yeah, I absolutely hate Johnny Cage. It's one of my all-time sort of. I mean, he's in it, yeah, okay, they've made him greyer and a little bit older and he's got his kids in it and all this kind of stuff, but I hate Johnny Cage. I'm only fighting as him because I feel I need to go through Johnny Cage before we get anywhere else. I just thought he was overrated. It was just one of these things, one of those characters you go in, I don't know.
Well, he's based on Van Damme, isn't he? Is
that what it is?
Yeah. The original Mortal Kombat was supposed to be Bloodsport. It was going to be a Italian game to that movie, but Van Damme wouldn't give them his license, so they just made a video game character like him.
Oh, ouch! Oh no, I just can't get it. I know if you say that's the case, it's Van Damme, but I never got over this character. It just annoyed the hell out of me. The whole glasses and the whole, was just annoying as hell.
Volleying me in the corner, can't get out.
That was the Van Damme move, without a doubt.
Oh, nice. Breaker.
That was pure fluke more than anything else. I'd like to say it was planned, but it wasn't.
This guy's quite a good beginner.
He's got
he's got a lot of juggles and connecting moves.
Ouch. I mean, I think that's what they try to do with Johnny Cage, because he's one of the first characters you play in the first chapter, isn't he? So the game, you know, the story mode. But again, you know, I don't know. I just not one of those. It's not one of those characters. You know, as I say, I've chosen him for completeness, but not for any other reason. You know, I wouldn't actively choose him. I just want to get it over with. You know, just so I'm not left with him at the end.
That just looks painful, doesn't it?
They're all painful though. That's the problem. Oh! That's just nasty.
Yep.
That's the way to die. Just lying there bubbling. That's fine. To be fair, Johnny Cage can die like that.
I didn't think you'd mind that one.
No, I don't mind that one at all. That's absolutely fine. You may dismember Johnny Cage to your heart's content. I'm going to go to Reptile, actually, I think.
I'll tell you what, I don't think I've even been in once, so I'm going to go Xenomorph.
I noticed its head's smaller. That's one of the things I did notice. It's like a different version. Do you know? It's not. Is it like the first movie version then? No, the first movie version, a huge head. It's just with sort of more decorative sides. But it just seems that it can be slightly different depending on what movie you're in. Really, I think, which is one of the factors. Yeah. But no, definitely.
Well, I thought it was from, well, at least in the third one, it was hinted at it depends on what creature it hatches from.
Yeah, that's exactly it. So, oh. It's pretty vicious, actually. To be fair, I tried it earlier and I was quite impressed by the whole thing. Oh, it's just it's got some good moves as well. It's pretty monstrous as a character. Oh, go on. Yeah, have that. Oh, you missed it. I think you can imagine how that one goes, actually. To be fair.
Yeah. Just about.
Oh, Alien wins. Yeah, it's a slightly different. The head thing actually, it didn't bug me, but I was like, it's kind of weird for some reason. I don't know why they did it. I'll tell you one thing I do like about Mortal Kombat though: big chunky characters. They take up all like a whole screen. It's not like it's not like messing about. It's like, I mean, but that's really kind of weird if you think about it, because the original version of the game, they weren't sort of this type of size. Well, certainly weren't on the Mega Drive and the SNES when it did arrive finally.
Yeah, I don't even remember them being that big on the arcade.
No, I don't either. That's the thing. So I mean, right. Oh.
Oh shit.
Oh! You surprised me.
Spazzes out.
Yeah.
I will say this for Mortal Kombat: special moves can make more of a difference on this than say Street Fighter.
Yes. Yeah. There's a real requirement to
learn a character.
Yeah, to learn a character. I would agree with that, because and to be fair, the moves aren't as consistent, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but I have to admit that it can be a bit annoying that they're not so consistent.
Yeah, because in Street Fighter, invariably, if you've got a fireball character, then they'll probably have some form of uppercut move.
My finish with no ice. Nice. Oh, I don't know how to do a finisher. What are you talking about? Oh. Just give you a kick. Sorry. Don't expect any finishes from me. I don't know them.
Well, I just use the. I've got 5 of the. I've earned 5 of the cheap finish tokens. So I just used one of them.
I suppose that'll work. Definitely work.
Oops.
Pretty much. Okay.
Right.
So I've had him. Do you know I haven't played as Mr. Voorhees? I do fancy they tried a 13th game though, but I don't know who would play it with. Well, unless I played it with you, of course.
13th game? Oh, Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
If it's on PC, I do know a few others that might join us.
I'll have to have a look actually, see what the score is.
It's one of those that I think you have to play with a group of friends.
Yeah.
I've heard mixed reports
about whether it's any good. If you're not with mates, I know. It's a co-op kind of, well, not co-op, but you know what I mean. It's a friend game.
Yeah, I've heard stories of like people having, like the camp sacrificing other campers to Jason to get away and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, do you know what though? That sounds perfectly reasonable to me.
Literally all of them ganging up on.
Oh, it's just one person, yeah. Oh, nice. Oh,
and that is not a finisher.
Oh, it's beautiful. Liked it. Oh, Jason doesn't muck about, does he? He really doesn't. Oh, you're giving me a pound.
So much armor that movie just pounds right through any punch. Oh, nice.
Oh,
I do like the redesign of Goro. He looks a lot more natural in this rather than
but he was a clay character anyway, wasn't he? When they originally did him, it wasn't. It wasn't.
It wasn't. But in I think it's because I've seen the first film that much, and he just looks odd in that film because they kind of just elongated his torso.
Did they? Have some X-ray.
That's probably going to finish us, I think.
Yep. Oh, I don't have any cheap moves though. Just take a little slap. I'll give you a little tickle to finish. I'll drop my mask as well.
He's got a brilliant one where he just puts them in a sleeping bag and just bashes them about until.
That's awesome.
Friday the 13th in Space Star, was it?
Yeah. That's Jason X. It was called. And it was, and to be fair, everybody slated it, but I absolutely loved that movie because Jason was just like it was like pure comedy. You know, Jason was turned into a cyborg and goes around smashing up campers. I mean, they tried to put him off, if you remember, with a hologram where they're going, "Look, we're having promiscuous sex."
That's the one, isn't it? Because it cuts away and he's beating them in bags and he's just beating them.
Because the holograms, they don't die, so they're in the bag laughing while he's holding them left and right, smashing them on the ground. It's just a class sort of. It's brilliant for so many reasons. No, I've got no complaints with that particular movie. Lots of people did. They thought it was horrible, but I have to admit I was slightly amused by it.
It knew exactly what it was.
It did, and it didn't mess around for that reason. She's got some interesting moves, if I remember rightly. Bug busting.
She's a very odd character.
Yeah, she got bugs inside her though. That's the thing. It's
something like that. Like some weird hive.
Yeah, she's like a queen or something of some sort. Yeah, and there's little extra limbs occasionally. Oh, you missed.
Daredevil here with a sword.
Oh, I missed.
It shows you how much effort they put into the animations, because what I like about this guy is he doesn't look at the other person when he's
fighting.
He Yeah, he's got that weird sort of head tilt as if he's listening to
the position, yeah, rather than actually.
Yeah.
I do. Do you know my biggest complaint that the block is a button?
Yes.
I don't like block as a button. It should just be a way. And that for me, if they could fix that, I think. I mean, I'm sure somebody out there absolutely hates that idea, but from my point of view, that's my problem with it, because I just want to push back and be away from it and not have to push a button to activate it. It is because it seems out of place. If that seems, if that's right.
I think it exasperates it because so many of the beat-em-ups, it's just backing away, isn't it?
Go on then. I'm gonna do it. Oh, here we go. Yes. Oh. I love it. To be fair, as a fatality, that was probably one of the weaker ones.
I mean, I picked the one where the sword spins in midair and like saws through them. That's horrendous. That one.
Rematching? I didn't say rematch. Oh, it's because we're doing select. It does that anyway. Oh yeah, maybe let's do the Kano thing. We've got to go red. I've got to be red Kano. But I just think I think to be fair, there's no redeeming. Even the good guys are pretty violent, really. There's not really any redeeming things about these characters. None of them are redeemable. I mean, Johnny Cage is ripping your spine out or whatever else it is. I mean, it's all.
If you're gonna be picky, the story attitude of the characters doesn't fit in with the.
Yeah. They're not. There's nothing heroic about these guys. I mean, there really isn't. Oh. Let's see if I can work out a Kano move. Oh, you obviously know that one. There we go. Head butted.
That just sounds brutal. That doesn't it?
It's good, isn't it?
Metal one.
Well, I played a bit of the story earlier, and there's that whole fight between Kano and I think it's Kortal, whatever he's called. I think it's Kortal. I want to say Kortal, but it's not Kortal. That's it, Kortal Khan. And there's a whole FMV. I say FMV. It's not FMV now, not for motion capture. But there's this whole section where they fight with each other in the back of us, like a coach or something similar, or horse-drawn, whatever else. And they're just ripping chunks out of each other. It's just hilarious. It really is.
He was always a good bad guy, Kano. I always liked his kind of the portrayal of him.
Ouch. Thing is, how do you stand up after that? Because you don't. it's like I'm just growing a new spine. That's fine. Just cords ripped.
After he's put a machete in your stomach and ripped it through.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I'm getting pummeled here. Oh, glad I'd got a couple of kicks in anyway before it was over. Quan Chi.
Is Shao Kahn in this one? He's not, is he?
No, he isn't. No, is he? No, it's Mortal Khan, but it's not Shao Kahn.
Not Shao Kahn, sorry, Shang Tsung.
I can't remember. Is that the guy
who turns into other characters?
Don't know. Oof. Ouch. Some of the best feature they ever put into this was X-ray.
Yeah, it was.
It's
this is first brought in, and this one just ramped up to the 10th degree.
Whoa! Cool. But when they remade Mortal Kombat, as they did, they did the right thing, because they made it 3D at one point. Well, what was the point in that? Seriously, 2D beaters went 3D for a bit. I still can't understand that I love just finishing with a punch. I still don't get that reason why people decided that taking something as pure as a 3D beat 'em up, I'm sorry, not 2D beat 'em up, and making it 3D was a good idea. I mean, there was that in between, wasn't it? Mortal Kombat, I can't remember what that was. Was it? I want to say 5, but can't remember. But you know, there was that
4 was the one on the N64. That was definitely 3D.
Yeah.
But it was 3D, but it wasn't. You didn't have the movement of 3D. If you get what I mean.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think it was 5 that basically went full on Tekken with side steps and everything.
Yeah, there we go. Bit of Leatherface for you. I want somebody to do a full on just all horror, slasher characters. That would actually that would suit my humour. But to be fair, I bet it's a licensing thing. You'd really struggle, to get all of those. I mean, I think, but it would be. That would tickle me if they put all of the kind of characters in that were all sort of horror, genre.
Like a Mortal Kombat version of Darkstalkers.
Yeah, that kind of thing.
Like,
yeah.
You have the guy with the burning and all sorts of.
Yeah, exactly. Candyman.
Fisherman off. I know we did last summer.
Yeah, that's that kind of stuff. Yeah, all proper sort of horror movie, whatever else it is. Oh, you could get a whole bunch of them out of Hellraiser. I mean, there's the number of characters in there, from Pinhead to the sort of the other ones that were actually there. Those demons, that was brilliant. It's almost a game in itself.
And you could have Ash of Evil Dead in there. That would be quite a
and
good guy character.
Oh, sorry, bro. Want you to do that. Like that.
Yeah.
It's great. Out of one? Oh, I can't believe it. It was so close. Yeah, and then I put the chainsaw away to fight you by hand to hand, because that's like the way to do it. Well, occasional hammer comes out that used for knocking the things on the head, but still, come on. I thought you were going to pick up the body there.
I was just slow reflexes, I think.
Oh, beautiful. I do like the bodies. I think they're great. That's another achievement, I think, when you pick up a couple of those. Or achievement, trophy, same difference.
Yeah, same thing.
Same thing.
There's a few games actually appeared on the PlayStation Store now where they're literally advertising themselves by Easy Platinum.
Yeah. Are they? Oh, wow.
Yeah. Look at your health.
I know. I don't care. Oh! Oh, I've had a bad day. Need to rip somebody else's face off and wear it. It's been a bad day. It's been rough. I was down the slaughterhouse earlier. And I couldn't find any more campers in their van to smash up. I kind of like the new ones actually. I'm quite sad like that. I quite like the new ones. Sorry.
The new
Texas Chainsaw Massacre movies. I quite like the old ones as well. They're quite funny, but I quite like the new ones as well.
The original annoys the toss out of me for the fact that the main last character spends 3/4 of that film just screaming. Just like killer and every up the place. Yeah.
Look at us, we're going bad old school here, with this kind of thing. Oh no, I'm gonna kill you. There we go. At least something.
At least looked vicious.
Looked vicious. And then he spends the last 5 minutes of the movie or whatever it is dancing on the road like that. Hello! Look at me! I've got a chainsaw!
Apparently they filmed that for real, and they just like got him to go out and run and like
run around.
Run around in the middle of the road doing that. Can you imagine if you drove past that, you'd think, what the fuck's that?
Absolutely, yeah. I don't. The thing is, I don't think he'd drive past that. I think that's the thing. So, right,
it's
we're
quite
going
out of the way, isn't it?
It was. Yeah. Let's have a little look now. What we got? Plasma shots. I'm just trying all the other characters, the weird and wonderful ones. You see, again, Predator and Alien. Yeah, fair enough. I get that. If you're going to put that combo in, but as I say, when it comes to the horror characters, for me, it's Freddy and Jason, because of course there was a movie as well where they brought the two of them together just for the sheer hell of it. And actually, that was quite funny. I quite enjoyed that movie.
Again, if you're going into it expecting
I know it's not. It's. I mean, the thing is, it's not Shakespeare, and you ain't going to get Shakespeare out of it. But it's still quite. It's still quite fun.
No, it is. You could have the realistic expectations. I mean, I didn't like the Alien vs Predator movies, but they are what they are. You know, I wasn't expecting what.
I thought they were slow, though. That's what bugged me about it. These aliens are meant to be these monstrously quick, monstrously quick creatures, and the predators are meant to be sort of bulky and whatever else it is. And it just, it offended me, to be fair, because I'd read the comics, you know, all the Dark Horse bits and pieces that went with it. Yeah. And then there you have this Alien versus Predator thing, which is a bit of a wasn't the best. I mean, yeah, you're right. They are what they are, but
yeah. I mean, I turned. Oh crap! Nice.
Yeah.
I turned the second one off because it was that bad. Having said that.
Yeah. I think I've watched them all, to be fair. But for me, it's like Alien 4. I hate Alien 4. It's the Resurrection one. You know, that was done by Joss Whedon, and everybody rates Joss Whedon because he brought the Marvel universe to life and all that kind of stuff. Bloody hate it. The Alien 4 is fine up to a certain point, and that certain point is when Ripley disappears into the hive with the hybrid alien queen thing, baby born.
The humanoid.
Yeah, right, okay. I turn it off at that point. When she falls through the floor, this is how the story goes for me, right? So she falls through the floor, they're hurtling towards Earth, they all eject, Ripley dies horrendously, ripped to shreds by an alien, and that's it. That's how it ends for me, that movie. Otherwise, it just taking out all me. Oh no, we ripped out my throat.
Right through your helmet.
And, yeah, well, at least they put a hole in the helmet. At least they realised that they would need a hole in the helmet to rip out my jaw.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they went that effort. But yeah, for me, that whole thing, yeah, Joss Whedon, he wasn't in my good books after that particular one. And they whined too much as well. It wasn't even. I could prefer Alien 3 over that, and that's almost heresy.
I didn't mind Alien 3.
I didn't mind it. What I didn't like is that they murdered, you know, the crew of the Sulaco, was it? Sulaco? I can't remember that.
Yeah, they should have kept Hicks alive, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. There was a few characters that should have survived the whole slaughtering of whatever else it was, because I don't know. Are you moving your microphone around here?
I just moved it a bit closer. Yeah.
A bit closer. Well, I can hear you perfectly. It's lovely. So, but yeah, no, they killed him off, and they didn't do an awful lot to explain some of it, you know. And it was a bit. It felt like somebody making some money out of it. Oh, we've done Aliens, which I like the special edition, but it's too long. Yeah, I mean,
well, that's James Cameron all over. He thinks that everyone wants to spend 6 hours at the pictures.
Yeah, well, maybe he does, but I have to say it's too long for me. So you know, it was far too long. So I kind of, at least I've punched you a couple of times. I feel much better now. But yeah, not. Yeah. It wasn't meant to be a breaker. It was meant to be the big move to wipe you out. It's got me. I do like what they've done to Raiden in this though. Yeah. He's had a bit of an upgrade. Because he was a bit naff, let's be honest. Little white suit with a big hat, you know.
Yeah. And he is, I like what they do to him at the end, where he's just basically, he's flipped out and he's like, right, I'm going to invade every other realm because I'm sick of them all invading Earth.
Yeah. Ouch! You know a lot of moves for this guy.
Well, that was the scenery interaction.
Yeah. No! I thought I had the X-ray going there, but I kept on pushing it and it kept on not going. Oh, another big death. Oh, my eyeballs fell out. And they've gone into orbit. No, they've come back. Oh no, my head's exploded too. It's all a bit painful. And I got all orangey and things as well. You look like something out of Tron. Oh no.
That would be an interesting part of
Oh my god. I just realised I was looking at it. It's Tron.
Takes over the MCP by blowing his head.
Yeah.
Who haven't we seen of them? I'll tell you what, I'm going to be Bo Raicho.
Was he one of the characters originally in it? I can't remember him.
He was in the... I can't remember which one it is, but it's like regarded as the worst.
So they put one of the worst characters into probably one of the best Mortal Kombats around.
Yeah. I would probably say this is the best Mortal Kombat.
I would have to absolutely agree with you. I mean, I don't even know where you go after this. I suppose you do Injustice, don't you?
Yeah.
you just forget about the Mortal Kombat series. It's done. We're never ever doing another Mortal Kombat. I'm surprised they haven't done more characters though. I have to admit that I'm quite surprised by that. Have some rocks.
Well, I think they're just focusing on Injustice 2, aren't they?
At the moment, yeah. Which has a new dynamic. To be fair, I haven't played it. It's not a game I've picked up yet. I've got the first one, but
I'm waiting for the Game of the Year edition.
Yeah, well, that makes sense.
Because there will be one in a year's time, so.
Oh, belly flop. I'm not entirely sure he knows where his mouth is. Look, he keeps pouring it in his eyes. And he's having a little drink there. Oh, I'll just pull that in my eyes. Oh, I want to throw some rocks or do something. Eat some rocks. Oh god.
I mean, Tremors had a hell of an upgrade because he was just one of the old palette swap ninjas, wasn't he?
Was he? Right, okay.
Yeah.
So a few of them are, to be fair. As I say, I think when they redid. Because Injustice, I don't think was before Mortal Kombat, was it? It was about.
It was the Mortal Kombat remake, then Injustice, then this, then Injustice 2.
I think and that was the test, wasn't it? The remaking Mortal Kombat, getting rid of the numbers, effectively making it, a brand new, whatever else it was.
Yeah.
Gave you this kind of. No, you don't. Do you? Oh, you do know one thing. That's it. I'll have a drink. I'm thirsty. I'm really thirsty. Oh no! Don't put the matches away. Oh no!
Boom.
That's one hell of a cocktail. Yeah.
Just visceral line there. I forgot what we were saying.
I was talking about the remaking of Mortal Kombat. I was saying that that was the tester for NetherRealms. I think after the less successful 3D things, and they came back and they said, right, we'll go 2D again. I don't know whether they did it first though. I have the feeling that Street Fighter went first, and there was a feeling at that point in time that Street Fighter going back at 4 to that must have been the catalyst, or they must have heard rumours that it was kind of going that way.
because they did Street Fighter 4 came out, didn't it, with 3D characters but a 2D plane.
Yep.
And then Mortal Kombat did Mortal Kombat versus DC.
Yes.
Which was 3D characters on a 2D plane, but it was still.
Was that? I thought that was. Was that DC one? Was that not 3D? I always thought it was 3D. Or was it?
It might have actually. Yeah, you might be right.
It was 3D. Yeah, and it was a mistake. It was an absolute.
Yeah.
It was a terrible. You know, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't brilliant. I've got that somewhere on here. But as I say, it wasn't the game.
People's problem with that was DC made them nerf the fatalities, didn't they?
Did they? Yeah, because we can't do that because you know some little
Superman ripping people's arms off.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, Batman doesn't kill people.
Yeah, exactly, that kind of stuff. So yeah, no, I know what you mean. That was a bit of a sad.
I mean, I've come to the decision now. I don't give a shit about Batman killing people as long as he doesn't use guns.
Yeah. No, I suppose so. But the thing about it is, Batman killed people previously. Let's be honest. He's done it a few times in comics, and it depends on.
Michael Keaton's Batman straps a dynamite to someone, and chucks him in a hole. So
yeah, true. But yeah, a few minutes of the movie. But it depends, doesn't it? The thing about it is, how well accepted is your Batman? You know, if Christian Bale had picked up maybe not picked up a gun, but had certainly killed somebody, you'd probably let him do it.
Yeah, if he'd not caught the Joker at the end of Dark Knight,
and he killed him, or something similar.
No one would have said him.
Nobody said boo to a goose about it. There would have been a few little moans, but for most people it would have been fine. And this is the issue with fanboydom, though. I mean, the thing with fanboydom is you've got to let go when it comes to some things. Sometimes, you know, sometimes you're the new is the new good, if that makes sense. It's kind of. It's okay, but I don't know. I struggle with some of them. You're just killing your own daughter, by the way. Now I'll just point that out. You just murdered your own daughter with the ribs and snapped her head and spun it around like that. It's a bit harsh. I mean, your parenting skills are awful.
She was warned.
Third strike. That's it. You're dead. Quite literally.
I have strict curfew rules.
Strict curfew rules. She was warned. Absolutely.
Yeah, I know what you mean though, because everyone went mad about Superman killing Zod.
Yeah, they did.
And I had no problem with that. What I had a problem with is, why does he give a shit about 3 people sat in a corner when he's just destroyed half a city?
Yeah, absolutely. He really didn't give a crap. But I wasn't overly impressed by Man of Steel anyway. I wasn't. No, I'm no Superman fanboy. But you see, I only like the altered versions of Superman. I'm not a very big fan of those. The ones the Red Suns of the world and things like that.
Yeah, because he's such a boring character in the main, because he's like Captain America, always does the right thing. Captain America, you could just walk up to him and shoot him, so there's some peril there.
Yeah, absolutely. He's not Superman. He doesn't fly. He can't, almost fly. He doesn't fly. He doesn't have super strength. He doesn't have X-ray vision. He doesn't have, he's not. Yeah. I mean, the problem with making
solve every crime in the world.
Exactly. I mean, but the thing is, the problem with making gods is that once you've made a god, it's very hard to beat gods without bringing gods into it, and that's DC's big issue with that. It's kind of you've created gods.
If you combine the DC and Marvel universes, DC's characters are so powerful that Marvel wouldn't stand a chance. There's very few Marvel heroes that could stand up to.
Yeah, absolutely. That is true. You've got me. Yeah, no, I completely agree, and that's there aren't. I mean, it's always funny. I mean, you read DC like I read DC, but and what amuses me more about DC Comics is I kind of gave up that worrying about the fact that human beings are so minuscule to when it comes to the soap opera of superheroes that it's quite. There we go, X-rayed. It's somebody shouting in my house. I don't know why they're shouting.
I was going to say,
there's a shout in the background.
It sounded like a massive sneeze.
Yeah, it sounds like somebody shouting. They shouldn't be shouting. Anyway, but No, they're just it's the soap opera of human beings is so small, and the DC characters themselves are just so powerful that all you can ever do is fight something big and spend the rest of your time chatting about when you fought something big, and that does tend to happen with the DC universe in some things. You know, get Justice League and what's it, Justice Society of America, isn't it as well? You know, it's
It's like the Flash. They've made him so ridiculously powerful that the only challenge he has now is other speedsters.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, but there's a whole family of them. I mean, that's the thing. I mean, I like the Flash. Don't get me wrong, but you have to get the right context for it, don't you? I mean, what was it? Flashpoint was good, but that was an altered universe.
Flashpoint was good. Flash Rebirth was good.
Yeah.
But again, the bad guys in both them stories is the Reverse Flash.
Yep.
Because technically, Captain Cold wouldn't stand a chance. You got a guy who can run at the speed of light, so you wouldn't even see him coming.
Yeah. No, completely agree. There's some who haven't I been. I'm trying to think who haven't been. Oh, I haven't been him. The Sun God himself.
I'm trying to think who I haven't been. I haven't been Katana, have I?
No, I don't think so. I don't think either of us are, actually. That's a nice outfit. The classic one. But as I say, I was saying to you though, their midriffs are like not like tiny. You know, their sort of stomach areas aren't these minuscule things that they used to be. So they're more athletic looking. I.e., they could be possible fighters. Yeah, they could be possible fighters. Not that, you know. So I hats off to the developers for that.
They've gone away from that. Look, they were going that way for a while. But they've gone, especially with this one.
Yeah.
They've gone away with that. Look.
Yeah. I still don't think she'd stand much of a chance against the hulking Great Sun God. But anyway, it's still. but. Yeah, I've got the power of sun, you know. Here we go.
Khan is just... I'm assuming that's not his race, is it? Because he's so different from Shokan. That must just be like a version, an Emperor or something like that.
Yeah, Khan, yeah, must be. Oh! Hit the floor. There you go. Have some of that. Here we go. Oh! X-rayed. Nice.
In the throat.
That's a good one, that one. I like that one. Yeah, I mean, this is a meaty game. It's a good chew, you know, sort of chew you up, kind of. Oh, I do like it. I mean, it's brutally. I mean, it's honest to what it should be. You know, it's not trying to be anything clever.
No. It's deep enough for the hardcore out there. I think it's still it's fairly accessible without.
Yeah, and
it actually borrows a lot from Tekken now because you've got a punch button for each.
Yes, you do. Yeah, you got hard and soft basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, got hard and soft. Oh yeah.
And the X-ray moves, you know, for people who aren't hardcore, are good levelers when it takes off 3/4 of someone's energy bar.
Yeah, something like that. It's quite a decent move for sorting out. Oh! You've got me just in that last second. Nicely done. Very nicely done. Oh, you don't know the finishing, and you've run out of things as well, haven't you? What have you?
No, I didn't. I've been quickly going to the options screen. Look.
Oh, right.
You've got to get there quick, but to be able to have time to do the move.
No. To be fair, I haven't looked at any controls yet, really. It's one of the games, as you say, you have to master the characters. It's not one that you don't. Who haven't I been? I don't think I've been Casey. We'll do the which other outfits have we got? Oh, I've got endurance. Yeah, we'll go old school. Looks like a dad. A little bit with the glasses on. Look, Hollywood.
Yeah. Mum v daughter.
Mum v daughter.
We haven't done Empress Core yet. I don't want to start picking some arenas that we haven't.
Yeah. Go for it.
It's all very well having the classic costumes, but some of them just look. They don't look.
They don't look right, do they? No, not anymore. Look at that outfit. Dear God, that's terrible.
Makes you feel better.
Looks like she's gone to the. She's off flash dance or something. She's maniac on the floor.
Oh, I have a punch in the face and a. Ooh. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Ow!
Where you came from?
Oh, got you.
Oh, nice.
Oh!
I tell you what makes me wince with the male characters when you just see the knackers explode with that punch.
No, it's just not nice, is it? It really isn't. I tell you what I do like though, the blood and the sweat that appears on this, and it stays persistent. The only thing that really annoys me is when you play the you know, the movie mode or the sort of, you know, the story mode. It doesn't actually stay when the character walks away. They're covered in blood, and the next minute they're not. And it actually, it's one of the things that really annoys me because it does tell me that it is pre-rendered rather than actually, you know, being created on the fly. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's so because
it's an engine. Sorry,
I know, but it's still not. And it's just a bit. It's actually one of the things that annoys me most about it. It's like, oh, why can't I have my blood that I wanted? You know.
I had that with the last Mortal Kombat because I bought it on PC, and on the PC I was obviously running at full 1080p, and you can tell the story scenes are pre-animated because it suddenly drops to 720 for them, and it's very noticeable the drop in graphics quality.
Yeah. No. No, I didn't even get to finish you there. Or did I?
No.
No.
You kicked me in the shin.
Shin. It was accidental, actually. I was just getting excited. Got bashed in the shin.
Cassie Cage.
How many characters do we think we haven't played as? Not necessarily you. Let's have a quick look. So, we've done the alien, we've done Jason, we've done...
Shinnok.
We've been Shinnok?
I'll be Shinnok. I don't think I've been I don't think either of us have been Shinnok.
Yeah, we've been Sonya, we've been there, been that one, been that one, been that one, been him, been her, been him, Tanya, yeah. Just checking here what we haven't been.
There must be another one because it must be in even numbers. There must be someone else we haven't.
I'll check. I don't think I've been. I must be Liu Kang that I haven't been, to be fair. I certainly haven't been Aaron Black. Yeah. So I think we've been through every character though. Definitely. Shinnok's the only one possibly you haven't been through. That's good time. It's almost an hour.
Oh well.
That's good time.
Worked out well.
It worked out nicely. I think we'll have a couple more fights. We'll call it an evening.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Sounds good. And I think on score level you've wiped the floor with me on this one most of the time. We'll have to think of something for next week or a couple of weeks time.
Yeah. Probably Street Fighter 5, I would imagine.
Yeah, I think that's probably as fair as it can be.
Different thing with that one. I don't think I've bought any of the extra characters on that one, so we don't have to be just base characters.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't think I have either. But you can still, if you have them, you can play them. But you know, I thought they were free anyway. If you did a certain amount of fighting in it.
Yeah, but it's one of those where just the sheer volume of fights is ridiculous.
It's stupid.
So you have to do, and there's no arcade mode to grind out them on your own. Unless they've added one in. I haven't been on it in that long.
Yeah, we'll have to make sure the updates are on there. To be fair.
Yeah, because there'll be a lot for that with new characters and all.
There's a new one, isn't there? Is it Abigail who's been added?
Yeah.
He's not an old new character, but he's an old character that's apparently much better than previously was. So that's.
Yeah, he's a final fight boss, isn't he?
Yeah, that's right.
Apparently he's technically the biggest Street Fighter character that's ever been on.
He makes Zangief look small, apparently.
Yeah.
Oh, missed you with the tree. Ouch.
Oof.
Back of my hand.
That is one hell of a slap.
That's a slap and a half. Oh, and then we got the skull hand. I mean, that's just total overkill. That it really is. There you go. That makes me feel better because at least I got a punch in before you wiped the floor with me. There we go. A few more punches just before I got killed. Yeah, I still don't like the block being up on the top. It really annoys me. Have you got it?
Yep.
Yeah. Ew. You've been joined by somebody who went ew. I know who joined us actually. Definitely ew.
Yeah, this is the game where when, you know, your wife or whoever walks in and they're like, what the hell is you?
Okay. Couple more rounds.
I don't think I've been Scorpion yet.
Let's have a look and see what we got here. I'm Shinnok at the moment. Let's have a little look, see who can be. You've been Scorpion again? Oh, I haven't been Sub-Zero actually, to be fair. Let me do Sub-Zero. I like the Tundra outfit. Let's do Tundra. That's quite fun.
It's very Metro.
Yeah.
Esque.
Steampunk.
Yeah.
Steampunk. Yeah.
And we haven't had Outworld Marketplace yet, have we, for the Thelonial lady?
Yeah. There's nothing better than smashing a granny. Sounded so wrong. Oh no. Oh, no. No smashing grannies. It's not right. It's not like that. Brilliant. Oh, there you go.
It does literally kill her as well. She doesn't move after this.
And the comet's gilf. Oh, right through the eyeball. Yes, I know. Oh, you still won. Oh, have an ice ball. Oh no, you. Oh, jeez. Yep. Oh no.
If I remember rightly, I think one of the reasons I stopped playing this online was everyone picks Scorpion.
Everybody picks Scorpion. Yeah. Oh no. Nope.
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 Quite liked his finisher as well, when throws a knife from miles away after ripping your head off. Well, I think this will be the last match, I think.
Yeah, we've got to call it the last match. Definitely call it the last match.
Actually, I don't think I've been Melina.
Melina's. I like Melina. It's a good character, actually. Oh, we'll do the girl action, I think. The finish.
I think it'll be a vampire version as well.
That's cool. Yeah. Go on then. Last level.
Infected dead.
Is that a different level?
Yeah, it's just
oh, it's a variation on that.
No, it's like blood. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Well, that's the best way to finish, I think. On some blood and some guts.
Sweet sister.
Oh.
My blood made you. That is all. Perhaps you will share a bit more.
Nice. Oh. I just feel the need to throw something at you, but I can't.
Oh, nice.
Just the timing was perfect. Just needs those wisdom teeth taken out, apparently. Certainly needs some dental care. Oh!
Oh, nice.
It's a good finish. It's a good finish. I still like the amount of blood. I think it's great.
Trying to do the brutality.
You're trying to do the brutality?
With that roll. The last... It's one of the easier ones to do. I think basically you just have to hit them with that roll at least 3 times in the match, and then...
Ow!
If you finish them with it...
Oh, I missed you with that branch. I was dying to get you with that branch and we're working our way back to it.
Come on, yeah. Oh, nice.
Ouch! Ah.
She's one of them characters that when you hit a combo, it's very satisfying with Melina's because
yeah, they're quite long, aren't they? They're quite a good. Yeah. They're quite a good selection of. Oh. Yes. Final round.
Oh god, I should have avoided.
I knew, you knew it was coming. I've sorted the teeth though. I did some dental work there with my knee.
Any more fans?
I've got any more? Tons. Oh!
Nice. Charging at me.
I think I finished you with a fan. Oh, we'll call it a day there anyway.
Some sort of pun there.
What?
Around the fan.
Around the fan. Mm. Yeah. It's almost as good as the granny bashing. So anyway, or smashing a granny.
These are the news.
I think we'll leave it there. So I've been Real DigitalDiamond.
I'm DigitalDiamond, and thanks for watching.
Yeah, and please like and subscribe. We're both on here. All right, catch you later, guys. Right. Bye.
Bye.